Hi guys, good morning. So I'm still just learning about my microphone and how to film here. So today's class is going to be a slow flow into some side planks. I'm going to try to keep it to about 20 minutes. Listen to your body. So whenever you're practicing yoga or really doing any kind of movement, listen to your body above listening to the instructor. So everything that I say is pretty much optional. If you have some blocks, you can use them at any moment. You can modify whatever you want to modify with blocks or with a strap. And if you need to take breaks, take breaks. So we're going to start standing up near the top of the yoga mat. Depending on how your lower back feels today or your hamstrings, you might take your feet wider. And if you're feeling really kind of open and kind of loose in the hips and everything, you can take your feet closer together. So just place your feet however feels comfortable. We'll start with a couple deep breaths. So we're just going to circle the arms up over the head with an inhale breath. And then release the arms down to the sides. We'll breathe out of the mouth. And we can do that again. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, breath. And one more time. Inhale, breath, reach up. And on your exhale, fold all the way forward. You can touch blocks. You can touch the ground. Hi, Mama. That's Mama Cat. You could take your feet pretty wide here. You could take your feet even as wide as the yoga mat. You can bend your knees a lot, and we're just going to kind of hang. So you can grab onto opposite elbows. You can let your hands dangle. Really whatever feels good. Sway a little bit or move a little bit. You can sway side to side. You can walk your knees out. Good. Shake your head out. A couple more breaths. Good, and then let's do a halfway lift. So fingertips can be ground, they can be blocks, they can be shins. Halfway lift, inhale, breath. Fold into your legs. Exhale, breath. Do that again, halfway lift, inhale, breath. Fold in, exhale. Two more, inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale, lengthening your spine. And exhale. The next pose is called shoo your cat off your mat. Shoo, shoo, thank you. And walk back into a downward facing dog. So you're gonna have hands at the top, feet near the back. You can pedal your legs. So you can bend one knee, stretch the opposite heel down, bend the other knee, stretch the opposite heel down. Just breathe and walk out through your legs. Couple more breaths. Good. Couple high planks forward into a high plank. So shoulders over wrists. Inhale, breath. Back into downward facing dog. Exhale, breath. Again, plank. Inhale. Back. Exhale. One more time. Plank. Inhale. Back. Exhale. And then plank. Inhale. Take your knees down. Optional. Lower all the way down onto your belly. Rest on your belly, come onto your elbows. On your elbows, just peel open a little bit through the belly and the chest. Belly pulling forward, chest pulling forward. Shanti, stop. Hi. Okay, a couple more breaths. Good. Belly pulling forward, chest pulling forward. Release your chest down. Hands near the bottom of the rib cage. Lift your chest up, shoulders back. Inhale. You listen to your lower back here. You only go so high as your lower back feels good. Lower down on the exhale. Do that again. Inhale, chest up, shoulders back. Exhale, lower down. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, child's pose. So knees wide, hips to heels, fold your body forwards. Good, so we're just resting here a little bit. Letting the hips get heavy, letting the shoulders and the upper back relax. And then pressing up and back into a downward facing dog. Good, in downward dog, still just kind of warming up, waking up the body, so little movements are okay. And then we're gonna walk our feet slowly forward towards our hands. Bend your knees if you need to. Get up near the top of your yoga mat and place your feet however you like. Wider is a little bit easier on the low back, the hamstrings. Halfway lift, look forward, lengthen your spine, inhale breath. Fold towards your legs. Exhale, breath. One more time. Lengthen, inhale. Fold. Exhale. Come all the way to stand. Reach your arms up high. Inhale, breath. And relax your arms to your sides. Exhale, breath. Again, inhale, breath. Reach your arms up. Look up. Exhale, breath. Fold your body forwards. Relax your head. Do a halfway lift. Inhale, breath. Walk it back into a downward facing dog. Good. From down dog, pull forward into high plank. Inhale. Back to down dog. Exhale. 2 more times. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. 1 more time. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. And then inhale, plank. You can use your knees if you like. Lower slow all the way down to the belly. Come up onto your elbows. And on your elbows, peel your belly and your chest forward. Good. And then place your hands down near the bottom of your rib cage. Lift your chest up, shoulders back. Inhale, breath. Release down, exhale, breath. 2 more, inhale up. Exhale down. Last one, inhale up. And exhale down. We're gonna go to high plank. So you're gonna tuck your toes, hands under your shoulders. Inhale, high plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. You can look forward, walk, hop, or step your feet to your hands, a halfway lift. Inhale, breath. Fold it in. Exhale, breath. All the way up to stand. Inhale, circle your arms up high. And exhale, release your arms to the sides. Again, inhale, breath, reach up. Exhale, breath, fold forward. Half lift, inhale. Right into a plank this time. You can hop, you can walk, plank. Inhale, plank. And exhale, chaturanga. Cobra, or if you want upward facing dog. Upward facing dog, we lift the knees, we straighten the arms, go back, downward facing dog. Good, breathe. Look forward between your hands. You can walk, hop or step your feet to your hands. Half lift, inhale. Fold in, exhale. All the way up to stand. Inhale, reach your arms up high. And exhale, release your arms. Again, inhale, breath, look up, reach up. Exhale, breath, fold your body forward. Half lift, inhale. You can hop if you want to plank. Step or walk to plank. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga, cobra, or up dog. So cobra, your hips stay on the ground. Up dog, your hips come off the ground. Downward facing dog. Exhale, breathe. Good. We're gonna step our left foot forward in between our hands. So nice big step forward with that left foot. And we're bringing our palms up onto our front thigh. Make sure you're not standing on a tightrope wire, so you wanna have that back foot a little bit out to the side. Start to lift your chest up. and reach your arms all the way up for crescent lunge. So front knee, we're looking to have it pretty much over top of the ankle. So a nice deep lunge. In the back leg, we're working it towards straight. So just kind of pressing up through that back inner thigh. Take a couple more breaths. Drop your back heel down and open up into a warrior two. So we're taking a pretty long step. We're taking a nice deep lunge, trying to find maybe 90 degrees or close to in that front leg. Arms extend out from the shoulders. Good, breathe here, a couple breaths, drop down low in the hips. Straighten your front leg, touch your back leg, and open up into a side body stretch. So just breathe here a little bit. Breathe into the left side of the waist. Good, inhale. And on your exhale back into a warrior two, we're gonna do our extended side angle. So you can put your front elbow on your front thigh. You could also put your hand down on a block. You could put your hand down on the ground. Really kind of listen to what you want to do in that front arm, and top arm will just take it straight up. Keep checking that you're still bending towards 90 degrees. Work towards opening your chest. The chest spinning open. And looking up at your top hand, a couple more breaths. We're taking it into a half moon pose. You're gonna look down and you can reach for a block or you can reach for the ground. Hopping into your left leg and your left hand, take your right arm up. Good, if you ever topple out of a pose, don't worry, just come back into the pose. We try not to judge ourselves in yoga, so if we topple out, we just go, oh, look at that, I toppled out, no big deal. And we come back into the pose, couple more breaths. Warrior two, take a big, huge lunge back with your top leg. Land in your warrior two. Do a reverse warrior, open up, inhale breath. And then take your hands down to the top of your yoga mat. Step back plank, chaturanga, exhale. Cobra up dog, inhale breath. And back to down dog, exhale breath. Good, just breathe here. Look forward, you can walk, you can hop, you can step your feet forward. Halfway lift, inhale breath. Fold into your legs, exhale breath. All the way to stand, inhale, reach your arms up high. And exhale, relax the arms to the sides. I'm going to flip to the other side of my yoga mat. You can stay right where you are if your mat is vertical to the screen. Hope that makes sense. Let's go again. Inhale, breath, reach up. Exhale, breath, fold forward. Half lift, inhale. Plank, chaturanga, exhale. Cobra up dog, inhale breath. Downward facing dog, exhale breath. Right foot forward this time, so big step with your right foot. Make sure you're not on a tightrope wire. And bring your arms all the way up. So crescent lunge, breathe, drop into your front knee. So we're taking the knee at least over the ankle and squeeze the back leg, lifting from the inner thigh. Good, keep working those two things. Keep breathing. Drop your back heel in, open to warrior two. So nice long step, nice deep lunge. You can look at your front fingertips, breathe. Keep working the lunge through the front leg, squeezing and lifting the back inner thigh. Good, let's open it up. So opening into a reverse warrior, just breathing into your front side body, couple breaths. Back, extended side angle pose. You can put elbow on thigh. can take fingertips to block, fingertips to ground, however you like. Good, couple breaths. Half moon pose. So looking down, you can hop into your right hand and your right foot, taking your left leg up and your left arm up. Use a block if that helps. Lots of options. You could even float and not touch the ground with your right hand. Gotta keep breathing. Back into a warrior two. Big step back with the top leg. Land into your warrior two. One more reverse warrior. Inhale, breath. And then hands at the top of the mat. Chaturanga. Exhale, breath. Up dog. Inhale. And down dog. Exhale. A couple deep breaths here. You can walk, hop, or step your feet forward. Half lift, inhale. Fold in, exhale. All the way to stand. Inhale, breath, reach up high. And exhale, breath. Release your arms. So starting again, we're gonna go just a little bit faster. For a second set. If you want to bring your feet right together, you could bring your feet right together if your hamstrings and your hips and your lower back are feeling a little bit more open. And with a breath, arms reach up. Inhale, breath. Fold your body forward. Exhale, breath. Half lift, inhale. Plank chaturanga. Exhale. Cobra up dog. Inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Starting with the left leg, left foot forward. Crescent lunge. Come up. Inhale. Warrior two. Exhale. Reverse your warrior. Inhale. Extended side angle pose. Exhale. Half moon. Come up. Inhale. We'll take a couple extra breaths in our half moon pose. And then lunge it back, warrior two. Reverse. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Look forward between your hands, walk, hop, step your feet forward. Half lift, inhale. Fold in, exhale. All the way up. Inhale, breath. Release your arms. Exhale, breath. I'm gonna flip around. You guys can stay where you are if it's working for you. Arms reach up. Inhale, breath. Fold your body forward. Exhale, breath. Half lift. Inhale. Plank chaturanga. Exhale. Cobra up dog. Inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale, right foot forward. Crescent lunge. Inhale. Warrior two. Exhale. Reverse your warrior. Inhale, breath. Extended side angle. Exhale, breath. Good. Pause for just a second. And then half moon, couple extra breaths here. So hopping up, take your time. Breathe deep. Good, lunge it back. Warrior two. Reverse. Inhale. And chaturanga. Exhale. Cobra up dog. Inhale. And downward facing dog. Exhale. Good, 2 deep breaths. Child's pose. You can come down You can take your knees wide, hips to heels, fold your body forward, and just rest. So lots of options for your child's pose. You could put your knees together. That one sometimes feels nice in the lower back. You could also bring your arms down beside your body, really just kind of listen. You can put your forehead up on a block. You can put your forehead on stacked fists. Good. Keep breathing. Good. So we're just going to finish class today with some side planks. And we're just going to build slowly. So I'm going to start on my left hand down near the top of the mat. And I'll start with my left knee as well. So for the lefts and rights to make sense, you might do left hand, left knee. So left fingers, rather than having them turned in towards your front body, turn them out a little bit towards your back body. So fingers just slightly towards the back body is going to help just with the wrist and the shoulder alignment and everything. We want that shoulder to go back. Okay. And then just push through the knee, push through the hand, and lift a little bit. Open the chest. You can look up at your top hand and breathe here. You can pause anywhere along the way. And if you're building with me, you're just going to switch your legs. You're going to go opposite leg bend. So your top leg's going to bend and your bottom leg's going to straighten. Good. And then we're just going to lift. So push through the feet, push through the hand, look up at your top hand maybe. Look wherever your neck is comfortable. So if your neck is comfortable looking down, do that. You can look straight out. You can look anywhere. Get a couple more breaths. Good. And then we're going to do either feet in line or feet stacked. So you can use both hands. Feet in line is just foot in front of foot. And feet stacked is foot on top of foot. So you can go both. You can do feet in one in front, one in back. You can stack. Good. And breathe here for a couple breaths. And then let's do plank, chaturanga, cobra up dog, downward facing dog. Good. Take a breath. And we're just going to switch the sides. You can bring your knees down. I'm flipping around. Right hand, right knee. So start there. Right fingers, point them a little bit towards your back body, not a lot. And then just start here and breathe. And just feel my wrist feels good in my bottom hand. I'm pretty much stacked. Not exactly, but stacked-ish. Open chest. Nice deep breath. And then start to build. So we're going to bend the top leg. We're going to straighten the bottom leg. And maybe that's enough. Maybe you're like, yeah, I'm staying here. And then your focus is to stay here and actually find the strength and find the breath. Good. Keep lifting the hips and opening the chest and maybe looking up. And then if you're building, you can go either, you can use two hands to help. You can go either foot in front of foot or feet stacked. And maybe you do both for a couple seconds. So foot in front of foot. You can use two hands, stack the feet. Good, and breathe. And we'll go to plank, chaturanga, cobra up dog, and downward facing dog. 2 deep breaths in your down dog. Enjoy your breathing. Good, and then we'll do left side. So we're going to do left-handed. Actually, what we'll do here is we'll just go back up into a downward facing dog. We're going to put our feet right together, so have your big toes touching. Make sure that those left fingers are turned a little bit towards your back body, and we're just going to pivot to the left. Good. You can take your right hand to your hip or your right arm all the way up. And then here, just work on lifting the hips. So try to lift your hips up as much as you can. Imagine you could get your left foot flat. And then from there, you can float your top leg. Good. A couple breaths here. Good. And we're just going to do the other side. So I'm not going to flip around on the mat. You're just going to go into downward facing dog. Take a breath. Feet together. And then roll your heels to the right, roll over into your right hand. Work on lifting your hips up. Good, imagine you could get the sole of your right foot flat and start to lift and float your left leg. Good, breathe. And back down. Let's do down dog. Plank inhale. Chaturanga exhale. Cobra up dog inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale, we're gonna do one more. So bringing your knees down. You can take kind of a seat. And we're gonna start left hand and left leg. So left hand, fingers a little bit towards the back body. Left leg straight with a tiny bend in it. That's just gonna help us go higher. We're doing tree in side plank. Totally optional. For tree, you can go foot on the calf or foot on the inner thigh. And if you're not about it, you can just do any of the other planks that we did. So if you're going foot on the inner thigh, find it a little bit easier to go higher, but whatever works. So you're lining up like this, left hand, left leg a little bit bent, foot in tree. You can use both hands, push down and get the hips up. That left foot, again, you're looking to almost get to the sole of the foot if you can. And then from there, breathe. And lift your right arm. Maybe you look up at your top hand. I'm not gonna go there today. I'm just gonna keep working on lifting the hips. Breathe. And down dog. Plank. Chaturanga. Cobra up dog. Downward facing dog. And we got one more side. So one more side, right hand, right leg. Left leg into tree. It can be on the inside of your shin or up into your inner thigh. If you bend a little bit, your right leg helps you go higher. You can use both hands, push down, lift up. The bottom foot, the only foot that's on the ground, you're looking to get almost the sole of the foot down. Good, and then lift your top arm. Good, and breathe. Downward facing dog. Plank inhale. Chaturanga. Exhale, cobra up dog. Inhale. And downward facing dog. Exhale, 2 deep breaths. Child's pose. Good, so really, really relax in this child's pose. Let everything get soft. That's our class for today. So always at the end of your yoga practice, do a resting pose. I really like putting on a song that's about 5 minutes long if you have like a little bit of a longer song, or 2 songs, and just rest in final Shavasana, so flat on your back. You could also do legs up the wall. I think I'm gonna do legs up the wall today, and just take a couple minutes to rest. Thanks for joining me. Namaste.